After living in New York City for a while, Mr. and Mrs. Jordan decided to move their family back to North Carolina, and they chose Wilmington. It's a bigger place. There's more opportunity there, and James and Dolores decided to raise their 5 children in Wilmington.
James was an absolute sports fanatic when he was a kid, especially baseball. That was his love. And he was actually so good at it that he almost went pro. So it was natural for him to encourage his 2 youngest sons, Michael and Larry, to play sports.
People forget, Michael was a late bloomer. He did not make his varsity team at Wilmington Laney as a sophomore. He was only 5'10". He began to grow, and by his junior year, he was on the varsity and playing, but he was still not heavily recruited. By his senior year at Laney, he was good enough to make All-State. He attracted recruiting attention. North Carolina was one of the first to get involved. When Michael came to Carolina, he did start as a freshman, but it wasn't his offense. It was his defense.
Jordan comes all the way across the lane to get this one.
By this time, he'd grown to 6'4", and he was very good at converting defense into offense.
Michael Jordan.
Both James Jordan and Dolores Jordan were regulars at North Carolina basketball games.
James and Dolores Jordan became fixtures at Carmichael Auditorium during their son's Carolina career. But attending Michael and brother Larry's games was something they'd always done.
Michael was so approachable in his days at Chapel Hill. He was just a regular student who was pretty good at math, who happened to be really, really good at basketball.
There's a steal, takes it away from Perniciaro.